I would say in the crypto space, it's important to be super, super transparent. People will notice when you are not transparent. When you show your face, you have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
This also is trustworthy.
Sure.
So I will say when there's money on the line,
Yeah.
it's better to be transparent, trustworthy, and be yourself.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Chain Gang. My name is CH, and I will be your host today. We are in Paris at the largest crypto blockchain conference in Europe, and that is Paris Blockchain Week. Bitget has a big booth here. We've seen amazing keynote speakers, and most importantly of all, we're meeting and seeing folks from all over the world, some top influencers, top dogs coming together and sharing their love and insights into the world of Web3. And joining us today is an amazing guest, a new friend whom I just recently met. He is Huma Crypto. Welcome to the show. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please enlighten our audience a bit about your background, who you're all about, and what you do.
Well, I'm Huma Crypto. I have a Spanish channel, YouTube channel, which I upload videos every single day from Monday to Friday. I usually do technical analysis, and also I'm a trader, which means in my case I try to do some live streams trading real time, so people can follow my trades and see what's going on my account.
That's fantastic. So you're familiar with our copy trading mechanism then?
Well, the first time that I tried copy trading was when I joined Bitget like 6 or 7 months ago.
And you enjoy it? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean the part that is I'm more interested in Bitget is the copy trading, as we speak before. Like, I'm a trader, and the most important thing for me is the copy trading, because
Sure.
I mean it's a good way for traders to capitalize.
Yes.
Like, people put money on you so you can trade. Instead of trading myself with $10,000,
Right.
I might get assigned to me $3 million.
Right.
Which is quite a lot, and I
Yes.
get some extra profits.
Yes.
And for people that doesn't know trading, it's a great opportunity to have this passive income that we talk about.
Absolutely.
Then-
So you're actually a copy trader on our copy trading platform, and your followers, your fans, have actually been copying your trades.
Yes,
That's
it.
amazing. You know, at Bitget, we're always trying to create that win-win situation, that platform that's good for our users and also our traders. So I'm really happy to see you actually utilizing it. So moving forward, how are you liking Paris? Well, what are your thoughts on Paris Blockchain Week? Have you met anybody interesting?
Yes, I met some of the other KOLs
Yep.
that we have, like Victor.
Okay.
And there's another guy that we didn't know that is a Spanish TikToker,
Yes.
which is nice to meet new people. And of course, part of the Bitget team. So I already knew some of the Bitget team from Dubai and other events that I've been.
Okay.
But for example, I met you here, so
Yes,
that's
yes.
very interesting.
So how do you think attending a blockchain conference like this can really help with your networking? Have you seen anything in that regard?
When you come to events like this, usually you met a lot of interesting people, and you get ideas from everyone. So right now I was in a mood like I didn't know much how to proceed with my channel, how to make it grow bigger. But it's true that now that I speak with other KOLs and I speak with people from Bitget, I get a lot of ideas.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, you met a lot of people that does content like you, and you can work together.
In terms of you're saying about the content creation side, how did you get into crypto content creation? What was that initial drive into getting into the space?
I've been doing content on YouTube since 2012.
2012.
2012.
So you're OG in the content creation side. Okay.
Yeah, I was super young. I was
Okay.
like 14 years old.
Wow.
But I was doing video game content.
Okay. Okay.
Then in 2020, I started doing crypto content.
Okay.
I switched my channel to
Right.
crypto content, which was a bit of a weird change at the beginning, but it worked even better than video games. I've been in the crypto industry for a long time as well. My first time that I bought Bitcoin was when I was studying. I remember in 2015.
Wow. How much was that?
Bitcoin was worth $300. Of course, I was poor. I didn't have a work, anything. I was just studying. So I bought $100 of Bitcoin.
Still.
Yeah.
Today, that's already a
Then
good
I-
amount of money.
Yeah, of course. I forgot about this Bitcoin.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
Best.
3 years later, I noticed that my $100 were worth now more than $10,000.
Ooh, That is an insane return. And honestly, I think if you have a super long-term view, I think it's only going to keep compounding.
Yeah.
More use cases, it comes down to game theory, right? So now you're starting to see nation states start participating. And we're not even talking about the big dogs getting in yet.
Exactly.
Right? So when you have big players like, India, for example, if they really start coming in big, that's when you start seeing Bitcoin going on another trajectory.
Yeah, of course. I agree completely. When we're starting to see some companies investing on Bitcoin.
Exactly.
That's not the same that was on 2015.
Absolutely.
Where only the freaks were were buying
retail,
Bitcoin.
only the retail first.
And retail were
Yeah.
buying Bitcoin. Now this is different.
Speaking of which, you said you were a trader. What are you trading? Like, what kind of metrics do you look at when you trade crypto?
Usually I just do technical analysis, which means I go to the graph, I take my indicators, and I try to understand where the price is going. Apart from my indicators, with my analysis is super basic. Like I try to do it basic for the people that follows me as well, because I know there's a lot of new people that follow me and doesn't know how to analyze. And if I come back, I start taking like 10 indicators and 80 lines, they will get lost. I use an RSI, a MACD, exponential moving average, and that's pretty much it. Then I do some chart analysis. Apart from that, I also like to look a lot on the sentiment of the market. If there's fear or there's greed on the market, this also tells you a lot. Because we know that this is a contraindicator. If people are super hype, probably you're waiting for a correction. Yeah. Well, that happens a lot with my dad. My dad is a good indicator because
I like that.
he doesn't care about crypto. But when he texts me, oh, Bitcoin went up 10%, I say, okay, time to sell.
Time to get out.
Yeah.
I like that. Exactly. And in terms of trends and things in crypto, what are you most excited about? What are some of the things that you think could be the next big opportunity within crypto?
The crypto assets are very risky, so I usually only trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's pretty much it. If there's any big opportunity in any other coin, I might take it. But the 95% of my trades, for example, are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because I know that coins with low cap are usually more manipulated, and it's a bit harder to analyze. So I usually only take a look at the top 20, top 30 coins. Apart from that, I don't take a look at anything else. So I'm not sure about gems or other trends that might come, but it's true that now the AI is probably changing the world.
So you said that you are a copy trader yourself. You have people following your footsteps at Bitget. Could you maybe share with us how you started as a trader? What's that story?
Well, that's a good story because when I was 9 years old,
9 years old.
9 years old, I remember my uncle started trading stocks. And he was a good trader. Like he made a lot of money. And then my mom tried the same. Tried to in this case to trade forex.
Forex.
Yes. So I remember to be at home and see my mom trading forex, and that was my first time I was seeing some trading.
Wow.
I remember that my mom did very wrong. Like in 90 days, she lost all the money.
Oh no.
And she stopped trading. But in this time, that happens a lot with a lot of traders, of course. And if you're jumping to trading without studying, that's expected result.
You will get wiped out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I remember that I was liking what I was seeing doing. My mom was doing, and then she opened me a test account. I remember that I was trading. I didn't know what the I was doing, but I remember I was trading and I was having more results than her.
Oh wow!
And she got mad.
She should be happy to like keep teaching you and keep getting you up.
Yeah. So that was my first time trading.
And you got addicted.
A little bit, yeah. Then I forgot about trading for a lot of years, and then as I told you before, in 2015 I bought Bitcoin.
Yes.
But in reality, in 2017 is when I jumped into the crypto space, and I started buying more Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, and trading.
Right.
I didn't have any professor. I didn't take any course. Anything. It was all by myself. So it took me a long time to make money every month.
Consistently, yeah.
Yeah. It took me like 1 year and a half, losing money every day and trying to learn.
I'm really happy you brought that up because I think a lot of people, they don't want to go through that. They think it's so intimidating, and they think, oh, if I get in, if I lose money, oh, it's the end of the world. But I think it should be the opposite. You should go in there knowing that you will lose money and try to figure out what kind of lessons you can learn from that. I think that is so key. Because once you have that loss, you're like, oh man, like that really sticks in your brain. That's how you learn the lessons.
Yes.
And from that, you learn the discipline, you learn what you got to do to improve. And next thing you know, over time, you're going to compound your earnings and you're going to come out on top.
I agree completely. I will say one of the, I mean, there's some keys on the trading that you should follow if you want to start. The first is do not ask for money that you don't have,
Yes.
or don't put money that you need at the end of the month.
Yes.
Because the first thing that you should know is that the money that you put on trading is already lost.
Right. Good mindset. Good mindset.
It's already lost. If you get some profits, that's perfect.
Right.
But don't think about profits because you won't have profit.
So of course, you're joining us all the way from Portugal. That's where you're based, and you're from Spain,
Yes.
as you mentioned. So we're really happy to have such a global community joining us at Bitget. And of course, we're all in Paris. I'm coming from Taipei. So we're coming from all sorts of parts of the world, coming together, big happy family. So in terms of, you are a content creator, you do a lot of crypto content. I was hoping maybe you can share with our audience, if somebody who's watching is eager to get into content creation, what do you recommend they start with? What's the kind of mindset they should have coming into crypto content creation?
So for me, starting on content creation is very hard because at the beginning nobody will see or
Yes.
know about you. But you need to be very constant. That's very important part. I would say in the crypto space, it's important to be super transparent. People will notice when you are not transparent. For example, I show all my trades, my losses and my
Yes.
wins. When you show your face, you have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
This also is trustworthy.
Sure.
So I will say when there's money on the line,
Yeah.
it's better to be transparent, trustworthy, and be yourself.
Yes, I also have my own channel. I was running it for a bit, so I understand the journey. In the beginning, maybe only your mother, your brother, your best friend will watch your content, so you just have to stay consistent. But know that putting out content, you're going to learn so much from it. At least that was my journey.
Yeah.
The more I do, the more I learn, and the better I can become. And just baby steps.
Yeah.
I read a book called Atomic Habits, and in the book it says, just aim to improve 1% a day. That's it. Nothing too ambitious. Just aim to tweak a little something every single day, but if you're consistent, over time it compounds.
Yeah.
So just like trading, just like earning money,
Yeah.
same thing.
If you start recording videos every day, you will get better talking to the camera.
Exactly.
You will communicate better. And in the technical part, there's something also really important in YouTube, and I will say is the CEO, the positioning the video on YouTube.
Right.
That's something that I also study. So when I upload a video, I have idea for a video, I try to investigate what the other guys are doing and try to find a niche there where I can position it the first one.
Awesome. It is fantastic to meet you.
Nice.
Super happy to have you in Paris with us, joining us at Bitget. Please, if you liked the video, help us like and subscribe if you haven't already. We will include links to his YouTube channel down below in the description. So check that out when you have a chance. That's it from us from Paris, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.